Hello, my name is Mikkel.
I'm Darren and we're the Airborne Toxic Event and you're watching
MV Remix
on the internet.
Well, thank you very much. Good evening, everybody.
It seems that you guys as a band have come a long way. I know I've read somewhere that you guys recorded the self-titled release on Darren's lunch breaks at his day job, and then you went along to play massive festivals like Lollapalooza. So like, how are you guys feeling about your success so far?
I don't know, it felt like really step by step, you know. I think from the outside it looks like it's all happened like overnight, like you woke up one day and then you're like on the main stage of Lollapalooza or something.
Yeah.
But there was like a million other steps in the middle.
A lot of vans, station wagons that we had to drive ourselves in.
But it's best to not think about success too much. It's better to think about, you know, trying to get along with your friends and your bandmates. Try to get through your day. Try to really think about how to make the show that you're playing, or the song that you're writing, or the record that you're making, you know, be about something that isn't compelling to you. You know what I mean? And maybe to bring it to life for others. And all the other stuff, you know, it ebbs and flows. It comes and you know, maybe it'll be there, maybe it won't. But you don't want to think about it too much. It can drive you sort of mad.
Did you find a difference working with Dave Sardi versus Pete Min?
Yes.
A little.
To put it lightly.
A little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave Sardi sat us down the first day. Then we'd finished playing, I think it was Strange Girl.
Yeah.
Some song for me. It was a new song I weren't used to playing. And he sits back and he's kind of got this little gut beard. He goes, alright, that's good. Just play it again, but this time sound like a band that's ever played before. First words out of his mouth. Okay. This is gonna be fun.
This is what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Alright.
For the new album, how many songs would you say you recorded in total, and how many did you scrap?
Well, I wrote 50 songs.
Okay.
We demoed it in
40.
Yeah, about 40. Yeah.
We had this big wall, so it was like this wall at my house. Everyone would come over for a few months, and over here was this big sort of well with songs.
Yeah.
And then to the left was what we thought would be the record. And it must have changed 100 times.
Oh yeah.
We'd take stuff off of this wall and put it over here on this side of the wall, and it'd be like a big deal. We'd be like, okay, everyone, check it out. What do you think? And everyone would be like, whoa, 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 slow down. What about? So there was a lot of material, and what we ended up with was something where we wanted there to be some sort of story arc, where we could tell a story with the record, and that the pieces of writing musically and sonically and lyrically, thematically fit together to kind of like tell a story. And then we were lucky enough to do that, I think. It's our record.
Yeah.
We put our favorite songs on. Nobody decided. We decided. We made the record. Our record label, we handed them a record, and they said, great. And that was it.
Like for the record, do you think like you could have changed anything or tweaked anything? Did they had to grab it out of your hands when you kind of gave it in?
No. I mean, our record deal is, tell me when you're done with your record. That's what our label tells us.
Okay.
And so we said, sure. We're done with that record. When we were done, and until we were done, there was nothing. I mean, it was 100%. Every decision on there was ours. There was no other. Just nobody had any input but us.
That's great.
Rather fortunate, given that we are now on a major label, and a lot of the time, you know, you hear those horror stories about we handed them a record and they said no, give us something else. But they Island Def Jam gave us they
Kinda
give us
give them
space.
credit. Yeah, yeah, give them credit for it. For like such a big label that has so many pop and hip hop artists and stuff. They believe in us, and they pretty much just said, okay, great, thank you.
That's awesome.
And they were very supportive, and it's like super unrock and roll to like be cool with your label, but they pretty much told us any producer you want. We said we want Dave Sardi. They went and they got Dave Sardi. They said let us know when the record's done. We said it's done. They said awesome, we love it.
Awesome.
That was as far as it went. Yeah.
Nothing. There were no people coming over to check our progress, and
There was no like, hey, we need a better single, or hey, better turn that chorus up. Like none of that shit.
It's great. If you had to sell the album on one song, which one would it be? And
All at once.
yeah,
Song. I mean, it's not just.
it's a good answer.
I know, right?
I was like, oh,
I think that song is very much emblematic of the record as a whole in a way that even Changing really isn't, or Numb isn't, or All Ever Wanted, which probably be the single. Like it starts really small, and it's kind of goes from a whisper to a shout, and it sort of takes on, the song itself has this big arc to it, and it very much sort of encapsulates the themes of the record, which have a lot to do with how life suddenly changes, and life doesn't change incrementally through some sort of evolution. It's just an event happens, and then 5 minutes before that event happened, you were one person. 5 minutes after, you're another person for the rest of your life.
okay. Do you think your 18-year-old selves would be able to identify with the band you are today?
My 18-year-old self would be stoked.
yeah, I don't know. My 18-year-old self never would have actually expected this sort of thing to have happened.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to be a musician when I was 18 at all. It didn't even cross my mind.
What would you say is the, I guess, the greatest part of your career so far?
The greatest part of a career?
Yeah.
The shows lately have been pretty damn good, I guess.
Shows have been good.
We've been this last run of shows has been like just crazy mental type stuff. And we're in a zone. Audiences have been like everyone's just each night it feels like we're on to something. That's been pretty cool.
Is there any one song you love to play live, and then another that you're kind of starting to get tired of?
I still love playing Happy Owen live.
That's good.
From our first album. We usually bring it out during the encore now, and the fans really react. It's like when you light the match and you get that first like that it happens once Steven starts in with that guitar riff.
Yeah, everyone's going nuts.
I wouldn't say I've gotten tired of playing these songs.
Okay.